I was waiting for a response, so it's all good.
EA Sports coverage
In
of
the
the
snow.
NFL playoffs brings us to a very loud and a sold-out Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio.
I gotta go and put up an 80p for us.
We've got an AFC battle on tap between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Cincinnati Bengals.
Listen, nothing personal. Nothing personal.
Conference championships on the line here as divisional
I don't
weekend
want
in
to
the
catch that.
NFL is underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will
Oh, it's
start
all
here
good, man.
at the 25.
We kept a few tricks in the bag just in case. But you know, my game is my game. You know what you like to do. You like to send that house.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down. This goes out wide for Mixon. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Burrow looking to pass. Dumps it off to Mixon.
He just diving, guys. Let's go.
Just short of the 45 at the 44.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So, second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So, if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game, too. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Bag him back.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. And
Wide
he hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Well, this defense for the Raiders, they were excellent last week in the win over the Chargers.
We just need 6 yards.
They needed to be because the game was a game we don't see very often anymore. Low scoring, slugging it out in the trenches. One play can make the difference.
He blitzing everybody.
Game, and each play took on more importance, and they got it done.
Oh, you ain't right
This is
there?
Lazard with a catch out left. And he will go out right.
Yeah, why you click off on? I mean, why you didn't go get it? That was yours.
Always tilts to the defense.
Let's go.
Player, how many times it was hammered into my head? Know where the sticks
like that,
are
Rooks.
and get him down in front of it. But sometimes what happens is
that's usually the error right there.
that is much more than the person who has the ball. And on that play, they didn't have enough focus on him.
Nobody over there.
He turned a short pass into a first down.
On first down, Mixon. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
He's still in the house, guys.
On 2nd and 7, Burrow. Open man is Uzama.
Come on,
And the
Brown.
pocket's been protected pretty good here so
How
far
my
in the
people
opening
keep getting
drive.
hurt,
Let's
Rooks?
talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the
Care about
protection
none of that
detail?
shit, do you?
They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
He blitzing over there.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it
Stay
up.
on your feet.
And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Burrow going for it on 4th.
We're going to take it for sure.
Being chased out left. Got a man. It's Chase. He completes it.
We're going to take it for sure. We're going to take it for sure first.
The decision, first of all, to go for it all on 4th down. A lot of pressure on the quarterback's shoulders, but they knew he could handle it. Makes the right read there. Gets the ball to his receiver. They get the first down. It's now 1st and goal.
They'll try and run for it on
Let's
1st
go.
and goal.
Let's go, Mixon.
And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
Come on,
I think that's the
Brown.
type of run we'll
What is
continue
you
to see
doing?
throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Buying time to his left. This one hauled in by Sample. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And that is going to set up 3rd and goal. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
3rd and goal. Burrow.
You're loose.
Touchdown.
You're loose.
Joe Mixon from 8 yards out. And the Bengals are on the board first here in this division round matchup.
Get that in there.
Always worry about the plant foot in the snow, but no problems there. And that makes the score 7-0.
We just need one stop, Rooks. That's all we want.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
One stop, guys.
First carry for Josh Jacobs.
And
nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Rodgers' throw taken in by Watkins here. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
I know we just saw a nice throw and catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
So now at 3rd and 7, and defensively, it's a dime look, 6 DBs. Now a play fake. Rodgers.
Give me that. Let's go home.
Looking for water, but this is intercepted. Chidobe with a pick.
Let's go home.
The 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
We got places to go, Rooks.
Well, so much of playing
we got places to go, Rooks.
comes down to trying not to do too much. You've got to just keep telling yourself, throws downfield we've run every day in practice all year. But guess what? They suddenly become more difficult. And this one gets away from him and winds up an interception.
Yeah, he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Give him 3 on 1st down.
We got places to go, Russ.
2nd and 7.
We got places to go.
They'll get this out wide to Boyd.
He just died.
And a little spin cycle. Room to run now. And all the way inside
Don't hike the ball.
before they drop it.
Don't, you know what? Don't hike the ball.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now it's Mixon running right.
Let's get loose. Come on.
He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. To throw on 2nd and 6. Burrow. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And that'll make it 3rd down.
He blitzing over there, so he gonna be good.
Now Burrow. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Trayvon Mullen. And the Raiders are going to have it here as they'll start at the
I thought he was wide open.
Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one where you're really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers.
Trying to get there.
His throw incomplete.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver,
I've been hit on Ruggs. What you want to do?
They have to block as well, and every now and then they don't come down with the football.
Man, come on,
2nd down. It's Jacobs. And he's
one more stop. One more stop, guys.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Here's Rodgers to throw. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there of finding him in stride for really good yardage.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Forced out to his left. And the throw left sideline here. But they'll rule it incomplete.
What? They sent the wrong nigga down. I was trying to send the other dude down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Rodgers now to throw. He's going to let this one go deep.
Oh, they just hold
it. Complete. And he will score.
They just hold your boy. They just hold your boy, Ruggs. That was a pick.
70 yards. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. Extra point hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter.
You ready for it? All right.
7 now as they kick it away.
You ready for this touchdown?
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Get that.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
The Bengals on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Burrow. And the Raiders have got him. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down. Here's Aaron Sipos out now to pull on 4th down.
You got to get good field position.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion in the field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
It's Logan Wilson there to bring him down. Second down at 7. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a third and about 2.
One stop.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance.
One
But
stop,
when you get a
guys.
nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
And he is going to have the Raiders first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend.
That wind blowing, guys.
We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. On play action, now Rodgers.
Oh, that's a pick. That's a pick.
As this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
I like what they tried to do there.
Put me in field goal range already, Rooks.
And hope he can make some yards after the catch and pick up a first down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
Rodgers going to go on 4th down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football.
Put me in field goal. Put me in field goal range, Rooks.
The Raiders trying on 4th down, but to no avail. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Burrow on play action. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that is incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force the incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Now it's Burrow. To Mixon on the check down. And he's got room. And they're
Let's go, guys.
Down around the 15-yard line. A big connection on that one. 31 yards.
He was not the primary target. They expected to get the ball downfield. Instead, checked it down. An old coach of mine used to say to us all the time, when they check it down, that should end the down. In this case, though, he foiled that in a big way and turned it into a big play.
And he'll find his way down right around the 12. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
Shit, guys. Come on.
2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it? Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Boyd. Well, the Bengals are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do in that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Two of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Mixon trying to punch it in.
He just died in stuff, guys. He just died in stuff, guys.
Joe Mixon as the first half is winding down. And the Bengals have taken the lead.
Double rugs. Whatever we do, double rugs.
By McPherson up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they will not really have time to do much of anything. 15 seconds, all that remains before halftime. And he takes a shot on the release.
That was a pick right there, Ruggs.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one.
Taking into the half, Ruggs. Don't do nothing.
And the back end pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play the defense.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Cheetah Bay Awuzie with a pick. So it's on halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
One stop, guys. One stop. We had it earlier too, Ruggs. We had the one stop early. We could have kicked that field goal. We would be up by 10. We better put some of that pressure on.
Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they're on a short end of the
run. Inside zone.
What adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I'd just say you continue to play your game.
Oh, come on.
They had success doing it in the first half.
There. Get him
so make sure
behind
you
the
keep
line.
the ball to your playmakers a little bit more to the perimeter, perhaps.
Get him behind
but above
the
all,
line.
play your game.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And
get him
nothing
back there.
much
Don't let him get
materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is,
stay in point, Ruggs.
Let's
do this run. Let's get this run.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. Now Rodgers on the bootleg. And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because there should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll
But
be
you want
2nd
to
and
do,
6.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
He don't
You
want to throw
pointed
it,
out to me at
guys.
half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
He don't want to
I
throw
would
it,
agree
guys.
with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide
One
off
stop,
and try to chip
guys.
someone at the
This
second
it.
level.
3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? Throwing is Rodgers. Man open, that's Henry
He just
Ruggs.
pointed him shit.
And he is going to
Come
have
right
the
there,
Raiders
man.
first down as they
He didn't
convert
need
on
that.
3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Rodgers.
That was my fuck up right
They'll
there.
roll him out
Oh,
right.
that's deep.
He'll look downfield for Waller. It's complete. Touchdown Raiders. Darren Waller.
They just hold you, boy.
34 yards. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. Lutz with the extra point. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd.
You know, I made a mistake and took one of my dudes off the line, and so I just got stuck.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
That fucked me up.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because
just diving, guys.
it's going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
Now Burrow on 1st down. Hit as he throws
That was getting picked. No matter who that was going
It's
to.
that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was
Shit.
covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
2nd and 10 here as we sit in the 3rd quarter of this divisional round matchup. Play action. It's Burrow. This is caught. It's Boyd. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD.
I went and got it. I went and tucked it to him and cut the ball off. I said, go cut that off. Go cut that off. Go cut that off. Go cut
Extra point by McPherson.
One
And the lead is now 21-14. So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
What you mean? You see what they just did to me? Come on, Rook, you saw it. Hey, hold me on your touchdown play.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On play action, Rodgers. He's going to look deep down the field. And that's caught inside the 30.
Come on, X Factor sake.
Down, but not before getting this
Rook, you know that's some bullshit.
A big
X
play
Factor
there for
son
the
to go get me.
Raiders. They lulled them to sleep there, so to speak. That was all set up by the running game, wasn't it?
Another example of what all offensive coordinators tell us. When the running game's operating, it really opens up the playbook. And that's when they hit them with the play action. And you can see the defenders rushing towards the line of scrimmage, then scrambling back trying to cover. Couldn't get there in time.
Well scripted. They had the big running play,
Oh,
the big
come on.
passing play. And
You stopped on me.
that time as that one falls to the ground.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but
You
getting
stopped.
the incompletion
You
there,
stopped
that should
on
give
me,
them
Rux.
something
What
to
is you
build on
talking
and maybe
about?
turn the tide.
Come on, Rux.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. They'll run right here with Jacobs. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Third and 11. And some extra depth to the secondary here. They're in the dime. On play action, it's Rodgers. Throwing left.
Is that who you threw it to, Rux? God dang.
He doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They'll run it with Jacobs, and he'll take it into the
Hey,
end
how old
zone
your boy?
for
He
a
an X
Raider
Factor, though.
touchdown.
I mean, he a superstar
Josh
X
Jacobs
Factor.
punching it in from a yard away. And the Raiders have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute
Man,
of
that
the
field goal
third.
would have been crucial.
Lutz good on the extra point, and that will tie our game here in the third. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Come on, guys.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Again, it's Mixon. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. One quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
2nd and 1 and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Ooh.
Here's a give to Jones running left. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. A loss of 1, now a loss of 2, and they're staring at a 3rd and 13.
I just added a new play to my shit. Okay, he's blitzing. They both blitzing.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow.
Let's be safe. Let's pitch and go down.
It's Uzomah. And he's going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 39-yard line. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
From the 35 on 2nd down. Burrow. This goes out wide for Mixon. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
Mixon with a 1st down carry. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now it's Burrow. And he slings one that's incomplete.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime,
that's
anywhere.
At least 3rd and 1.
Now the Bengals on 3rd down.
Okay,
They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 8. Burrow will throw. Dumps it off to Mixon. And he'll be brought down well short of the 1st at about the 9-yard line. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. Flush to his right. Toward the sideline, it's complete.
I ain't staying bounds.
Grab, but still well short of the 1st. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And as a fan of the NFL, not much more you could hope for in this divisional round matchup. Tie game.
Man, they hold me right there,
A
Rooks.
lot of these fans with their hearts in their throats waiting to see what happens here. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
I got caught on my fucking man.
Able to find Wilder. That's complete.
I got caught on my man. That's good shit.
30 before he's taken down. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. They'll run on 1st down. Jacobs. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked out before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Back to throw, Rodgers. Able to connect with Jacobs. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
Short gain last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely. This defense, they're saying go right ahead with those. So 3rd and 5, defensively expecting pass. They've got 6 DBs out there. Now Rodgers gets this to Waller, and he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th.
Let's go, guys. Holy dog.
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45.
Let's go.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. To throw is Rodgers. Got a man. It's Darren Waller. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-body tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them to block. Now coaches want them to catch the football first.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Rodgers to throw.
Are we over there?
That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. When we see another great performance like this out of Aaron Rodgers, you have to chuckle thinking that his only FBS offer was a walk-on at Illinois.
And now he's the pride of Butte Junior College, of course at Cal. And I remember watching him play at Cal, and he would run 7-on-7 drills. Angry if the ball ever hit the ground, and it didn't do it very often.
Let's go,
guys. The
Bengals
going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him
one more
right
run,
at the line
guys.
of scrimmage. The
Let's get
Bengals
somebody
going to use
injured.
the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on 3rd. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And that's a touchdown.
Get up in there.
As they've broken
Good shit. We going for 2.
Final minute of the 4th.
I don't know how many more of these my heart can take, my man. I just don't know. Another big touchdown
they hold
late
it,
in
boy.
the game. They look like they're in control, but still, there's a chance. Block the extra point, go down
This
and score
shit
2 points by
works.
themselves. They can pull this one out.
Yeah, but also on the sideline that just took the lead, you got to get your defense ready and the special teams unit for the kickoff coming up.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Got to pull everyone together and make sure they're still focused and aren't already celebrating a win.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they shouldn't be.
He's got a man complete. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big play that time through the air. 38 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's Burrow. Dancing to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. I see you nodding your head up and down. That's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
He backed up, man. That's what we're doing.
Throwing, Burrow. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the first down. Cat out of bounds. How about the urgency that they had?
One more second.
Understand where they are on the field.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. That's complete right side to Lazard. And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win.
It's the
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. We may very well be
Let's
headed
go.
overtime.
Too much time on the clock, Woods.
So right back
Too
to
much
square
time on the
one,
clock.
tied at 28 as
Too
he
much
kicks it
time on the
away.
clock. Oh, we going to get
It's
that.
a squib kick that still makes its way down inside the 15. And he goes out of bounds after a solid return to the 45. Overtime in a playoff game. Awesome setup. Remember the rule.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away.
Let's take it slow, guys. Take it slow. We just need 6.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down.
Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Out on the edge, you love to have cornerbacks like that can bring him down in the run game.
And you're also exposed to everyone. It really becomes a one-on-one play, doesn't it? You're out there by yourself on the edge. The best ones know how to make the play, and we just saw an example of it right there.
Throw left side complete. That's Boyd. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
He blitzing everybody, guys.
4th down. Here's Joe Burrow. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
Well, let's begin by trying to get into the mind of the head coach. He's telling us he wants to win the game right now. That's why they went for it and got it on 4th down.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
One more first.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Mixon, and he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Let's go.
Third and 1, trying to keep this drive in overtime going. A big one coming up. They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
77 yards rushing for him now as he was just trying to will his guys to an overtime victory.
Let's go. Let's go, guys.
On 1st down, Jones. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Let's get loose.
On 2nd down now, Mixon. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. He continues to be effective running the football, a big reason that they have the lead.
And I love one of the quotes that I read about him.
Where he said, quiet, guys. He is quiet,
when a team
guys.
just hops on my back, and I just carry him along.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Jones. The tackle by Matthew Ioannidis. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it,
I went down and got it,
necessarily settling, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. What will they draw up to try to keep this opening drive of overtime moving? 3rd and 7. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it.
Hey, baby.
Got a man. It's
Whooping niggas. Let's go, Rux.
And he's going to score. It's a touchdown. No flags. And in an overtime thriller, they are moving on in the playoff.
No rest. They got to keep playing.
So the game-winning touchdown came through the air in overtime. 4 quarters wasn't enough. We were treated to a really good one, weren't we, partner?
That we were, and I just love being able to be witness to a game like this all the way through.
What a drive.